So in the last video in this series, we talked about my morning routine and how I put God first thing in the morning. Let's talk about how to prioritize your time while keeping God first throughout your day. Now, throughout my day, I have different classes that I teach. I am engaging with my students throughout the day, and sometimes I can get caught up in all of the day-to-day activities that I need to do. I need to get this done, this done, this done, this done. I am feeling successful in accomplishing all that I have on my to-do list. And then at the end of the night, I may get tired, and then I just may go to sleep. Now, to the average person, you are successful in what you do, but if you're a person living for God, living for Christ, you definitely want to prioritize Him throughout your day as well. And one thing you can do is to actually schedule time with God. Try to think of it as you're having a conversation with someone that's very, very important to you. That's the way that I look at it. If I have time to scroll on Instagram, if I have time to eat, if I have time to drink, if I have time to whatever it is, whatever things that people normally do on their downtime, if you have time to do that, then you have time to spend with the Lord, because He is essentially important in your day-to-day life. Sometimes you get, let's say we, because I'm in that you part, I'm talking to myself, okay? Sometimes we get caught up in that day-to-day hustle, day-to-day grind, day-to-day, oh my goodness, I gotta make sure I contact my mom, and keeping up with my workouts and my work as well. Even me at this time, it's just throughout the day, I just have a conversation with Him. You know, it's like during those times where I feel like I just can't do it, or I just don't feel like teaching, or if I don't feel like working out, I just talk to God in that moment. Like, Lord, give me the strength to carry on throughout my day. Give me the strength that I need to invest in myself with this workout, oh God. Lord, give me the strength, because that's essentially always where I may feel like I'm lacking. Give me the strength to pull through this. And even then, you're actually talking with God, you're praying to Him. It may not be in that quiet time that you necessarily would have with Him alone, but you're still in communication with Him. You're still talking to Him throughout your day. So those times where you feel like you want to just pick up the phone and call your spouse or your best friend or your coworker, switch it, flip it, and talk to God in that moment. And those are some things that I do to prioritize God throughout my day. If you call yourself a Christian, if you call yourself a believer, then ultimately you're living for God. Okay, you know that this life you're just like a vapor. You know, one day you're here, one day you're not. And so during the time we are here on this world, we are living to glorify God, and we glorify Him with our life, with our lifestyle, with everything that's going on with us. And just in terms of prioritizing your time, prioritize Him first, okay? Because He deserves all the glory, all the honor, and all the praise. He is the one who gives us this time, you know? He is the one that matters. So when it's all said and done, you prioritize your time by prioritizing God first. Put Him first. This is not just a reminder for you, it's a reminder for me as well, because essentially I am living a life that is holy and pleasing to Him. That's ultimately why I am here, and I hope you can say the same too. So I want to hear from you. Comment down below, what are some of the things that you do to prioritize your time? What are some of the things that you do to prioritize your time with God? Let me know in the comments down below.